Well, hello, Leo. This is going to be your reading for January, your general reading. Hope you're doing amazing. Thank you for being here. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. If you would like to get these readings super early, plus any of the extendeds from anything that you've seen here or on social media, all those links are in the description box below. So join Patreon for those, but all the links are in the description box below. Please remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. You don't want those problems. So Leo, your cards. So the first card we have for you is Recognize Divine Timing. I get this slow down, partner kind of energy. So you're ready for things to pick up. You're ready for something new. I feel like you're ready for action. You've kind of like opened up to new beginnings. You've kind of like got yourself set up in a scenario that you're just ready to go now. The thing is, the conflict is that it seems like everything around you isn't adding up to making that happen. And you really want that to happen. So you're trying to balance things out in a way where you can get some sort of success here. The challenge is endurance, which is interesting because it's a rock. It's being grounded where you are because you want to act, you want action, you want movement so bad. You want change so bad. You want something different than the status quo so bad. It's like you need to focus on what you have in the present or what's in front of you, but it's hard when you want more than that. Interpersonal relationships, you have the divine masculine. For those of you waiting on a relationship to come through, or you're at the beginning of the relationship, you're ready to start pushing through. You're ready to start making things happen. It's like I found something that I want. I found something that has triggered my interest, and now I want to care for it. I want to do it. I want to make it happen. Be careful that you're not pushing too much with all this divine energy, divine masculine energy, excuse me. Pushing, making things happen so fast that you're not understanding that this is a time to just kind of like embody and enjoy what's happening. Spiritually, it is time to move. It's endurance though. This is not a sprint. This is a cross-country run. It's about how long you can handle it. This is about putting in the action to make something happen. You're not going to get an outcome right now. Okay? Okay. The royal you, beautiful. I feel like you have attracted something that you want success in or that you want to happen. You're ready to start putting in the hard work and making that thing happen. Like I said before, you have really good intentions of balancing this thing out, starting something new. It's kind of like starting to enjoy. This is like I met someone and I'm ready to start getting into the dating part. You know, I'm ready to get into the, let's hold hands part. Okay. So then we have the Rose's Kiss. This is like success. This is like wish fulfillment, but also knowing that wish fulfillment comes with a little bit of ups and downs. And that's where the endurance part is. That's where the reaching out is. That's where the cultivating, but recognizing that you have to wait still on some sort of divine timing for some sort of reasons for things to culminate. Or someone may be dealing with their own issues and problems first. And you kind of have to be there for that person and tell them that you're going to help them out. But at the same time, wanting them to choose you or see only you, you know? So let's see what the cards have to say. All right, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. The Hermit. The King of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Page of Cups. The King of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Ooh, Leo, what's going on? There must be new love somewhere. King of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles. All right, sorry about that. Okay. So, Two of Pentacles is about balance. Okay. I feel like you're balancing because you know that it's the right thing to do. You're balancing because you found passion in something that you want to balance. You don't see a problem in creating an environment that supports something that you want to achieve. You don't see a problem with that. I don't see you having a problem with that. I do feel like there's something though that triggers not triggers your fancy, but it's something that makes you happy or fills your cup up, right? And now your goal is not only to just have this thing around, but to cultivate it, to keep it, to have it as something long lasting, you know? So it's like finding somebody you want, realizing that they make you happy, and then being like, I want to be with this person. I want to be around this person all the time. Okay. Or this is just a situation. It could be a career. It could be anything. Could be anything. Okay. As long as it makes you happy. It could be anything. Okay. All right. I feel like you've been working really hard on yourself or on some sort of situation, Leo. They're not really being specific on what it is, okay? But whatever it is, you have created an environment where love can come in or be cultivated. You are creating an environment like this. And because you've created an environment like this, I feel like love has come in, and what you thought it was going to do, it did something different. Meaning you were working really hard so you could buy a TV that you wanted. This is just a random example. Buy a TV that you wanted. So then you realize that by working really hard in what it is that you were doing, that you ended up getting a promotion. and now you're like, oh, this opportunity opened up for me. So I feel like you're not really interested in the TV. I mean, you might get the TV. That's not the point. But it's like you did what you needed to do because you were driven towards something else, and it opened up new doors or something different. It offered you something different in your life. So you notice that when you put your focus into something, you get what you need or you get what you want. So you're doing that with other things in your life. Also, some of you may have tried to manifest something and you manifest something bigger. So now you're like, oh, I'm going to manifest this other thing. Be careful that you have really good intentions, but it doesn't come out the way that you think it's going to. Know that there's always this little twist and stuff like this. Because it does, the universe does what the universe needs to do for your best interest. I feel like I need to tell you that. Some of you have a love, not a love offer. It's more like an opportunity or something that's going to make you happy. It could be a friendship as well. It's something that has the opportunity to build, and it's something new, out of the blue, clear blue. Okay. It's almost like you're attracting this by manifesting or by doing something you were supposed to do for yourself. So it's like you need to keep working on yourself. You need to keep doing the things that make you happy or doing what you're supposed to do. And it just opens up doors for new things to you. This is like one of those spontaneous things where you're recognizing divine timing. I don't think you're waiting on anything specific. I feel as though it's just coming into you and you're like, oh, so this is what this is. This is what this means. Yeah, you notice too that I don't know what kind of situation this is, but when you control your emotions for something, someone, or a situation, it's like once you realize that it's playing out the way that it needs to play out and you don't need to do anything special to change that, it kind of just works out on its own. It's like you're seeing divine timing take place in your life and you're like, how can I make this work for me? But it doesn't work like that. It just happens when it happens. You just need to be open to the possibilities is what I'm seeing. So it's like by balancing things out, you have become in control of things and you're like, how do I become more in control of things? But it doesn't work like that. That's so interesting. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, because you were in such a conflict or a lot of things were going on in your life to make things happen, you were like taking action for the future. But it's interesting because you weren't doing it like out of the goodness of your heart and soul. You were doing it because that's what you needed to do to be happy or manipulate your emotions about a situation. But for some reason, it just worked out for you, Leo. I don't know what this means. Yeah, you were doing something because either you got hurt or it didn't play out the way that you thought it would. You decided to do something to create a different outcome and to remain in control. But I feel like the way things played out or the way that you looked at a situation, if you looked at it differently, it worked out for your best interest. Yeah, because it looks like something else came in. You were looking for something to happen, but something else came in that was a better direction for you or a better situation. So in your attempt to recreate this situation or this energy, you are like trying to pay attention to what you did so you can do that again. But it doesn't have the same effect. It doesn't have the same amount of balance. It's like if you're a wizard, okay? And you put the certain things you need in a spell, and the spell came out perfectly. You tried to recreate, well, something fell in there and it happened perfectly. And you're trying to recreate that spell again, but you don't know what the ingredients were. You're not understanding the process. You're really more attracted to the outcome than the process here. Yeah, because what you're starting with this Seven of Swords, you don't have a clear understanding of what it is that you're starting. It's like you don't understand the process, so you're not going to get the same outcome. You're not. You're just going to be waiting for things to change or unfold. It's like what was supposed to be at that moment. It doesn't mean that it's going to be like that every time. This is not a formula. Very interesting. Okay, Page of Cups. Yeah, you need to be open to like the possibilities of what could be or what could happen. It's not about a set formula. It's not about waiting for something to happen to your specific need. It's really about being open. Because I feel like when you're searching for something in this situation, Leo, you're not going to be fulfilled emotionally like you think. Yeah, this is like unhappy energy. Yeah, too much worry, too much burden, too much focusing on how things are going to happen instead of enjoying the process. And then the King of Cups. Yeah, the whole point is basking in love, basking in the emotion, basking in the process. You don't have some sort of special key, okay? It's all about taking risks at the right time and not taking risks, paying attention, things just falling in the right place. That's the important part. There's no shortcut. Yeah, there's no shortcut. What is this even about, Leo? Nine of Cups. I just thought about what to name this reading, and I can't find a pencil to write it down. What did I do with that pencil? Okay. Got it. Okay, so in your Nine of Cups, I feel like you're getting frustrated because you want to maintain this level of happiness, okay? But I feel like you're using so much masculine energy about what can I do, that you're not thinking about what you had to nurture or the process that you had to do to get here, right? You're just thinking of outcomes. Page of Pentacles. Yeah. So, okay. You're understanding that you have to start from scratch. Just like normal. You know, you have to make the plan. It's like you have to do the draft, the brainstorming, the draft, the final draft, all that, you know. You have to take the steps to do whatever it is that you have to do. And execute each plan the way that it's supposed to be executed instead of trying to jump to conclusions. You don't like it? It doesn't make you feel as magical, but you got to do it. you know, if you want it to be successful. So let's pull a high vibe for you, Leo. So we have tantrum time, punch a pillow, yell into a pillow, stomp your feet, kick on the floor, start kicking and screaming. Having a tantrum moves and releases your energy so that it's not stuck and weighing you down. Afterwards, you feel lighter and ready to move forward. We have wonder. I've never read this one. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder. And when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled when it happens again. When something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. Interesting, because that's kind of what your reading was about. All right. All right, Leo. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this for you. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, what's going on?